Hey guys, I'm Melvin, a graphic designer from the north of England. How's it going? The main face of Gigaflux, and the only face of Gigaflux, I should say, and it's a handsome one. I'll I'll tell you a bit about me. This is a new and improved version of my about me, and I grew up all over the world. And my parents are from Malaysia. My dad's from the tropical climate of South Yorkshire. It's beautiful. If you've not seen it, it's white beaches. Amazing countryside. You'll love it. And I spent most of my childhood travelling. After being born in Barnsley and living there for a year and a bit, I started travelling because of my dad's job. Moved around a lot, got to see some different cultures, got to experience different ways of life. I've seen poverty firsthand in Africa. I've seen people on the streets of America, from the Mardi Gras to their massively bad crack habits over there, and mass homeless and stuff like that. So it's not all you know roses. But anyway, when I came back to the UK, I was like 10, and coming home was a massive culture shock. Straight into SATs, struggled, undiagnosed dyslexia at the time. I felt behind, I felt alone. Didn't have many friends. I didn't have any friends, I should say. I was labelled a number of things. I won't get into them, but I was also labelled average and told I'd never do anything with my life. And that was the same when I was playing football, because I was actually half decent at football, and that's a different conversation. But I also got told I'd never make it into the Premier League, I'd never make it into a big time club. But yeah, that was the kicker, because it's every kid's dream, right? Apart from, I wanted to be a marine biologist. I actually wanted to work with sharks, work in conservation, work with sea life. That curiosity's never really left me. That's why I've got a shark tattoo. That's why I've got an octopus plan for my hand, and jellyfish in this space here. I love the sea, but I also get seasick. So I think it was a blessing in disguise that I'd failed at school. I got two GCSEs, so it probably was a sign that maybe the sea's not for me, even though it calls to me. And I love being in the sea. I swear I'm like Polynesian, part Polynesian or whatever as well. So like, I don't know. I'm an epileptic. I don't know what the word is because I'm dyslexic. So yeah, I'm a mix of. I think I'm a hybrid. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to go with hybrid. I prefer that. I'm going to start a new trend. I don't think it should be mixed race. I think it should be hybrid. Let me know what you think. Anyway, in the latter year, so let's move forward. Yeah, let's get this going. Like I got 2 degrees. I've got a master's. I lost my dad halfway through it. That was difficult because that was a huge decision, because I was like, do I carry on? Do I stop? Do I defer it? Wait another year? Finish off in another year? Well, he wouldn't have wanted that, so it kind of gave me the push to finish everything off and go on to stuff. Yeah, I didn't start in design straight away. I was like freelancing around, being an assistant manager, a well-known coffee chain, and I was at a flagship shop in one of the busiest malls in the UK. And yeah, I took some criticism. There was pressure with that. There was dealing with staff. There was dealing with the public, and weirdly, people are really passionate about this brand, that they think they're that posh because they go there. But anyway, that's a different video. That's a different thing. But yeah, I got through it, and then I got my first design job with a well-known dining club group. Hats off to you guys, love you guys, and hats off to the next company who I still work in partnership now with. But I was with them until COVID hit. We thought it was going to be 2 weeks, like most people. We managed to get to August, and I had a little one at the time. Evelyn was born in the April, so 2 weeks into lockdown, she was here, and then I was like, there's only so much gaming and changing dirty nappies that I can do. So I hit Rob up, one of my best mates, and was like, mate, want to start an agency, want to start something new, want to start freelancing. He was like, yeah, mate, but remember, I've just got this job at the company that I'm at now. I got lucky. And yeah, like, we had two different routes through COVID. I was essentially living off on beans on toast at one bit, I think, and having to try and scrape the barrel to get formula for my little one. But anyway, like, that's where Gigaflux was born, basically. So in 21, we started our journey. Rob's still around, but he's taken a bit of a backseat because, yeah, he's still working full time in his current role, and his timings just haven't been right, and it's been turbulent for the last 4 years. That's a different video as well, but like, it's been one of them. But you do all that from the beautiful Lancashire. It is beautiful, but not as beautiful as Yorkshire, and I'm going to stand by that to my grave. Yorkshire is the most beautiful county in the United Kingdom, and if anybody says otherwise, you need to jog on, get on a boat, get out of this country, because Yorkshire should be its own country and have its own government and everything like that. But anyway, yeah, Nina dragged me over this way, kicking, screaming. I'm still living with that trauma now. It's very difficult. I'm going for therapy for it. I'm getting through it slowly. Yeah, and it's terrible. But these days, you can only do so much as a proud dad and working from home as a designer and somebody that loves sport. I'm obsessed with like cycling, athletics, Formula One, Man United as well. Like, I could chat your year off about how rubbish we are at the moment. But anyway, I don't play anymore. My knees can't take football. I did a bit of rugby through school, but I was too small. And yeah, like, that's where I found a love for being on the bike and seeing the countryside. It's guys, if you can slow it down and just ride a bike through the countryside, you will see so much, and you'll start to value things in a different light, trust me. But yeah, and then, you know, we all have to balance work life, and I'm going to the gym as well, and there's a lot going on, and I've got to tell you now, like, guys, it's not all rosy all of the time. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Like, mental health can take a dip, life takes it, you know, its toll and that sort of thing. But do you know what? Would I change any of it? No, because I love what I do, and I love what I do for my clients. And you were all bloody amazing. Even the ones that have left us, even the ones that I don't work with anymore, that we seemingly fell out at that moment in time. I've learned. You've taught me so much. The ones that have failed, I've learned more off than the ones that I've had success from, and I love it. I love everything, and I love everything about it, and I love the freedom it brings. And if you're looking to work with a real person, I'm that guy. But I get to do what I love every day and still be with my daughter, and that's the main thing, and that's what makes me rich. And I'm going to leave it there. Peace out, guys. Sorry it's been a TED talk, but my life's quite interesting. Speak to y'all later.